Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. So, yesterday was the last day of a very important festival in India, for many different cultures in India. It's called Diwali, and it's the festival of lights. So what's important about it, and there are lights everywhere, but what's important for us is yesterday, a Sunday, was the new moon. And that is considered the high point of the festival because this particular new moon represents the movement from darkness into the light, from good over evil, from wisdom over ignorance, despair turning into hope. So I think those are wonderful ideas to start our practice with. And think of lights all around everywhere, beautiful lights. Close your eyes, come inside. Focus on your breath. Take a deep breath, breathing in lightness. Exhale, letting go of the dark elements, the negativity. Inhale everything that's positive. Exhale, let go of all that stuff you no longer need that gets in your way. And continue with that flow of breath, deep inhales, long, slow exhales, letting the lightness fill us, letting darkness exhale. Letting your inhale replace despair with hope. Begin to return to your natural rhythm of breathing. And after a few more breaths with your natural breath, open your eyes to bring in the light. So let's start sitting in a mountain spine. So crown of your head all the way down to your sits bones is a straight line. And say yes with your head. Yes. A big yes. Come to center. Say no. No way, Jose. Come to center. Say maybe. Shrug your shoulders. Maybe. And let them come down. Maybe. And let them come down. Once again, and release them. Good. Bring your hands alongside your hips. Walk your left fingers away. Flatten your left hand on the mat. Right arm alongside right ear. Bend your left elbow and stretch. Feel the stretch from your right hip to your right fingertips. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to place your right hand forward of your left knee, and then bring your left hand parallel to your right. So both your hands are forward of your knee. They're straight. Your back is flat. You're going to inhale with straight arms and exhale, bend your elbows and fold any amount. Inhale, straight arms, exhale, fold. Once again, inhale, exhale, fold. Come back up to straight arms. Slide your fingers toward your left knee, right hand on left knee. Turn to look over your left shoulder. Your left arm is supporting you. Your hand is on the mat behind you. Remember that when we inhale, we get taller. And after you exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, come back to center. On an inhale, walk your right hand away. Place the palm of your hand flat on the mat. Bend your elbow. Left arm alongside left ear. Stretch. Feel the side body stretch. And breathe. On an inhale, place your left hand forward of your right knee. Place both hands so that they're parallel. Straight arms, flat back. Inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to bend your elbows and fold. Inhale, straight arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, you're on straight arms. And you're going to slide your hands to your knee, left hand on right knee, right arm behind you as you look over your right shoulder. Getting taller when you inhale, twisting a little more when you're empty of breath. Inhale, and on an exhale, slowly come back to center. Send both your arms back behind you in Yoga Mudra. Your fingers are interlaced. Your knuckles are touching the mat behind you. Your heart is reaching for the sky. Release your arms and just fold over your legs any amount, and try to do it from your hip creasers so that you're lengthening your spine and then hinging forward, instead of curling from your belly. And then on an inhale, unfold. Oh, send your legs straight out in front of you, shake them out. rotate them, just wake them up. All right. So you'll come to Dandasana, and that is the staff pose. Your hands are alongside your hips, fingers pointing forward, elbows back, toes to the sky. Engage all those leg muscles. Keep that spine tall and straight. Inhale, gather. Exhale, bring that energy down to your heart. Inhale and exhale. This time on our inhale, you're going to bend your knees. You keep your heels in place. So don't move your heels, just bend your knees. So it won't be a big bend. Okay, here we go. Inhale, bend. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Again, maybe once more. Okay, and come to sit. Bring your right leg, your knee into your chest and hug it. Take a breath. And then open your leg out to the side. Your foot could be anywhere along the inside of your left leg. Good. So you're going to square your shoulders to the edge of the mat. Arms alongside your ears, fingers to the ceiling. Remember that your left leg is active, so it's flexed. Inhale, and then on an exhale, engage your abdominal muscles. That helps protect your lower back as you hinge down over your extended leg any amount. Any amount. Look up at your foot. Bring your arms alongside your ears and unhinge. Okay. Extend your right leg. Bring your left leg in. Hug it. Open it out to the side, anywhere along your leg. Arms alongside your ears, fingers pointing to the sky. Remember to hinge from your hip socket. Inhale and then exhale, engage your abdominal muscles. Come down with a flat back. And then you'll curl a little bit when you've gone all the way as far as you can with a flat back and come as far as your body allows this morning. Look up at your foot, arms alongside your ears, and unfold. Bring your arms down. Right. So step your feet as wide as the mat, to the edge of the mat. Bring your hands back behind you, fingers pointing forward. If that's too uncomfortable with your hands like that, you can open them up a little bit. All right. Inhale, and then on an exhale, send your knees to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pause. Use your right arm for support and place your left hand on your left hip and rock your hip. Rock it. So you're lifting it and letting it relax. And release it. Send your knees through center over to the other side. Hand on your right hip this time, or whichever hip you happen to be on, and rock it. Release it. Come back. Come back to your wide-legged position. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands on your shins. You're going to take a couple of breaths and pause. On an exhale, you're going to curl your spine behind you and let your spine, your curled spine, just hang off your arms, like your arms with cables. Inhale, come forward, bend your elbows, send your heart forward. Hold that, hold it. Feel that bit of a back bend in your lower back. Feel your heart reaching out. Exhale, feel your spine curling behind you like you were drawing the letter C. Inhale, come forward. And now we're going to do a few more of these, but you're going to go at your pace, whatever you like. So you exhale in cat, and you inhale in your dog spine. And the next time you're in your cat spine, pause and come up to a neutral spine. Okay. Send your legs straight out in front of you. Bend your knees just a little bit. Just bend them a little. Bring your arms alongside your ears. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, now let me say this first. You're going to bend. So take your pelvis in your hand. You're going to bend from your hip creases right here. All right, here we go. Arms overhead. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Maybe you can take hold of the outside of your feet or your ankles or your calf, whatever you can comfortably reach. And breathe. Now, some of you may have flexible enough hamstrings that you can stretch one leg. We did that before on one side. Maybe you can do both sides together and come down as far as your body allows today. Place your hands on the mat. Let your arms relax. And you're going to slowly slide your hands back as you unfold. Just unfold. And sit up straight and tall. Right. So come onto your feet, send your knees in one direction or the other, and come up onto your hands and knees. So place your wrists under your shoulders. If you have wrist issues, step them a little bit forward. rotate your arms so that your elbows, the crease of your elbows is facing outward. That's important because that's your support. If your elbows are out to the side, they bend. If you're here, when you go down, they're nice and strong. All right. Let's do a couple more cats and dogs. All right. So on an inhale, curl your spine to the mat. Notice how different this feels than when you were doing this seated. Exhale, arch. Feel your shoulder blades spread apart. Inhale and exhale. Send your right leg, come out of your dog, cats and dogs. Come to table. Come back to table. All right. And step your right leg back behind you on the ball of your foot. Swivel your foot on the mat. Place the sole of your right foot on the mat and fan open to the right. Send your arm alongside your ear and your toes in the opposite direction for a full side body stretch. Then bring your arm back up to fan, your fingers pointing to the ceiling, your right foot flat. Look up at your right hand. Look down at your left hand. Do that a couple more times. And then you're going to bring your head to neutral, your nose pointing away from you. And you're going to see if maybe you can lift that back leg. So let's go slowly. First thing, send your shoulder over your wrist for support. And maybe you'll lift the back leg just a little. Maybe you'll lift it a lot. A little is good. A little is very good. Not at all is good. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down. Let's do that on the other side. All right, send your left leg back behind you. Swivel it on the mat. Fan open to the left. Arm alongside your ear and stretch, full side body stretch. Reach with your fingers, with your toes, reach. Then open up your arm up to the ceiling, fingers to the ceiling, so that you're in the fan position. All right. Send your shoulder over your wrist, and maybe you'll lift your leg a little bit, maybe a lot. Now, a lot doesn't mean above the hip, right? So any amount is good. Anywhere in between, even not at all, is good. Bring your hand down, bring your knee down, come to child's pose. And rest. Come up. Maybe you'll sit on your heels for a moment. But we're going to make our way, and then onto your knees. We're going to make our way to stand. So let's all meet standing. Take your time. So in honor of Sunday's new moon, and today I believe the crescent is at about 7%. So it's waxing, moving from darkness to lightness. So in honor of that process, going from the dark to the light, we will do a moon salutation. But first, let's start with Tadasana, the mountain pose. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let your arms fall comfortably by your side. Your chin is level with the earth. Your head is over your heart. Your hips are over your ankles. Rooted into the earth, reaching for the heavens. Let's do a sun breath. Inhale, gather. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, gather all that energy, bring it down to your heart. Step your feet wide apart. Bring your arms into a V shape. Five-pointed star. Inhale, and on an exhale, curve your spine to cuddle with the full moon right behind you. You're caressing that full moon, holding it up against your back. Inhale, back to center. Bring your hands together in a prayer. Let your index fingers point to the sky. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to draw the half moon with your fingers. You can bend your knees as you come down. Your fingers are pointing to the mat. On an inhale, you're going to send those fingers back to redraw that half moon. You're going to step your feet together. Inhale, and on an exhale, crescent moon. So send your upper body to the left, making that beautiful crescent moon. Feel the right side of your body curving. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Keep your arms nice and straight. You want to keep that beautiful crescent moon curving perfectly. Inhale to center. You're going to open your legs again. Open your arms into a cactus shape. Bend your knees. Your knees are pointing over your middle toe. You can take a look, make sure you can see your toes, your feet. And in your goddess, and we need a goddess because the moon is the divine feminine. So what we want to do is you can either squat just a tiny bit in your goddess, or you can come all the way down, and anywhere in between, whatever works for you. And our goddess always likes a little dance. Bring your left hand in front, your right arm frames your head. Inhale, and on an exhale, curl to the left. Inhale back to center, exhale. Inhale to center, exhale. Inhale, exhale. All right, beautiful. Point your toes forward, and then swivel or step your feet into a warrior one position. So right now I have my left leg in front. It doesn't matter, just so that you remember next time you'll be on the other side. Yoga mudra behind you, straight arms, and straighten your front leg. Look up at the stars, stargazer. Look around at all those beautiful twinkling stars. Inhale, and then exhale, bend your knees and come forward in a flat back for the quarter moon. It's even shaped like the number 4. Then you're going to release your arms, bring them to the mat, and step back to your wide legs, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold to expose the new moon. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the mat, heel toe your feet a little bit closer so that you can fly out and up and bring that lunar energy to your heart. And step together, set your feet together. All right, we're going to do that once more on the other side. Arms in a V shape, legs wide apart. Full 5-pointed star. Then hug that moon, full moon behind you. Feel your heart coming forward as if the moon were pushing it to open it up. Inhale, bring your arms together, step together. Inhale, exhale, crescent moon to the opposite side you went last time. Inhale to center, exhale, crescent moon. Inhale to center. Look up at your fingers. Inhale, exhale, draw that half moon. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, redraw that half moon. Release your arms. Step in to warrior 1, feet. This time your right leg should be forward or the opposite of what you had last time. Interlace your fingers behind you, straighten your front leg, and do a little stargazing. Inhale, exhale, bend your knee, come forward for a quarter moon. Release your hands and walk yourself around to your wide-legged step into your wide-legged forward fold for the new moon. Bend your knees, hands on the mat, heel toe your feet a little closer. Fly out and up and down the center line, step your feet together. Beautiful. All right. Let's just pause for a moment and breathe. These moon poses are said to be, I forgot goddess on the second side. Oh, well, we're going to have to do a goddess then. All right, step your feet apart. Toes at a 45-degree angle. This will be a different goddess. All right. And Chandra is one moon god, Soma is another. So we have 2 goddesses here. So bring your hands to your thighs in goddess legs. and do a little hula dance, circling your hips in one direction and then the other. And then come to center and either jump or step your feet together. Okay. Gotta have my goddesses. All right. So in a Tadasana, just stand, take a breath. I started to say that the poses that we incorporate into a moon salutation are cooling poses. In a sun salutation, they're meant to build energy. So we can all feel nice and cool and relaxed. Bring your chin to your chest, roll your shoulders down, bend your knees deeply, and make your way down to the mat. And then walk your hands behind you. Once you get down, your legs are straight out in front of you, walk them back. Bring your forearms to the mat, slide them, and come all the way down to your back. And when you get there, place one foot on the mat, the other foot on the mat. Lengthen your spine. Send both of your shoulders into the mat on an inhale. Exhale, release them. Inhale, press your shoulders into the mat. Feel your heart pop up. Exhale, release. Once more. Inhale, press your shoulders into the mat. Exhale, release. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. Hug them and roll from side to side. Bring your hands on your knees. Send your knees away from you. Your arms will straighten. Feel the curve of your lower back. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees in. Feel your lower back flatten. Keep this going a few more times. Do it at your own pace. Straightening your arms, moving your knees away, and then bringing them to your chest, flattening your back, bending your elbows. And then the next time your knees are in your chest, keep your hands where they are on your knees, and then make circles with your knees, with both your knees together, and circle them. And then the next time they're at your chest, pause and go the other way. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Bring your feet to the mat. Open your knees out separately. So one knee is going one way, the other in another way, like this is a reclining goddess. And let the soles of your feet come together. So you have this diamond shape. Bring your arms into a cactus shape. So we have, again, our full reclining goddess now. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to lift your right leg and your right arm and close your whole body over like a book. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Come back to center. Release your arms down by your side. Lengthen one leg and then the other along the mat. And let your legs just splay open naturally. Your arms are away from your body, rotated so that your palms face upward like little lotus blossoms with your fingers curled. Let your head get heavy, your shoulders, your ribs, your hips, your legs, your whole back body giving into gravity. Let it go. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Feel all of the energy assimilating into your body. Take a deep breath and begin to reawaken your body. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, your feet away from you for a full deep body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest and hug them and roll from side to side. Then come to center. Release your knees, roll over onto your right side to expose the moon side for our final salute to the moon. And when you're ready, you'll make your way up to sit. So we're going to move into our meditation now. So make your seat a comfortable one. You may want to move to a chair. Whatever works best for you. So get yourself settled in. Your hands on your thighs, your feet flat on the floor if you're in a chair. Your legs in whatever position is most comfortable if you're seated on the floor. And close your eyes. Remember that thoughts will no doubt come to mind, and that's okay. Acknowledge them, do not fight them, and just let them go. Come back to your breath, to my voice, which is your voice. And just breathe. Notice every inhale and every exhale. Notice your breath. Now bring your attention to your heart center, coming deeply inside. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your whole body settling in, relaxing to the beat of your heart. And think now about the idea of darkness as being ignorance, as being despair, or as being whatever that might mean to you. Maybe it's physical pain, maybe it's anguish or stress, maybe it's grief. Allow that darkness inside. Allow it. Allow that feeling to manifest in your body at this very moment. It may be ugly, but notice where it settles in your body, where it manifests. Think deeply of that dark feeling that is yours uniquely. Notice where it resides and what shape it might be. If it had a shape, what shape would it be? Notice its color, what color it is. And allow yourself to wrap your arms around that feeling, around that darkness, like it was an infant crying, a baby screaming for your attention. And you take it into your arms and you begin to rock it. You cradle it. You cradle it. And you rock it. And you say to this child of yours, what do you need? What can I do for you? What do you need? And give it time to let you know. Keep cradling it. Keep loving it like you would that child. Sending all your love to that child, to that part of you. Now notice how it's become quiet. How your arms around it, holding it, has allowed it to soothe. Find yourself smiling at it, keeping your motion for that infant, rocking it. Notice how it's changed its shape, perhaps, how its color is bright now. It's a beautiful, bright, light color. Let it smile up at you as you continue to rock it, and send it your full, unconditional love to this part of you. And then let it go and notice the light that has taken its place. All you have left in your arms is beautiful lightness, the light shining. Feel it in your heart center, that bright light. Feel the light filling your body, moving down to your toes, moving up your torso, moving down your arms, moving up to your shoulders, moving to your neck, and all the way to the crown of your head. Feel your whole body filled with light. No more sorrow, no more ignorance, no more despair, just hope and light. Oh, and that baby may cry again, but you'll come back and love it and give it what it needs and let it go. Because you're filled with light. Feel the power of that light. Now it surrounds your whole body like an aura, comforting you, caressing you, making you safe. Enjoy that feeling. Take a deep breath and let it go slowly. Bring your chin to your chest. Roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and go the opposite direction. Wiggle your hands, your fingers, your feet, your toes. And then as you lift your head, open your eyes slowly to let in all the light. How beautiful. Bring your hands together at your heart. And let's open up to lightness all day long, all week long. Thank you so much for being here with me. Namaste. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.